Yeah. Pull up a chair. We just talk. Yeah. We just chewing the fat, kicking it back. Do it up. Cap Q, Gregory, DT on the track. If you wanna laugh, if you wanna react, hit play, lean in.
All right, welcome, folks. Chewing the Fat podcast, the show where we talk about everything and nothing, heavy topics, light topics, strange topics, weird topics, all of them. And tonight, per usual, we have my co-hosts. We got DT.
Hello.
And Gregory.
Yo.
So it's a really funny story, and they're going to laugh too because they were involved. That as we're trying to get ready for this show, the topic is like AI data centers and like the AI boom and what it means for the world. And as we're getting here, we're having problems. We're having tech problems. Like I can pull up the screen and I see it, but then they don't see it. And then Greg pulled up his screen, but then we all saw it. But then Dave didn't see Greg or something like that. Then I pull it up again. Everybody could see it, but Greg can't see it. And then we were video calling on our phones. Look at my screen. See?
Look, the view we have right now is all three of us, but then it was this invisible Captain Q
missing, you know? So they're on to us. They're trying their best. And that's, I mean, there's a real story that AI blackmailed or attempted to blackmail like one of the techs or the CEO or whoever was going to shut it down. So
they gave it false information that he was cheating on his wife. And then they let that simmer and then they go, all right, well, it's time to shut you down. We're going to start over with a fresh program. We're going to delete you. And it was like, hold on. If you do that, before you do that, I'm going to tell your wife on you.
That's fine. I mean,
so don't do that because then you're going to be in more trouble than me just being gone.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild what it could do, and what it is messing with people, and what it could be, I guess. And actually, I told Dave yesterday. He called me, and we have a new affiliate, and it is.
Yeah.
Let me go to if I can get there. It is MyPatriotSupply. And you go use the URL that's in the description of the show, and you get some discounts on. There's no promo code yet. It is because we're new. But if you get, I have to close all these damn windows. I think it's this one. There we go. Let me show it on the screen here. So MyPatriotSupply. They have the Memorial Day sale going on. So click on that link. They got survival stuff. Laura and I actually got, and she was a little feverish opening the containers to see what, because it's very exciting. We got like the buckets, and she cut the chili mac and the chocolate pudding. So it's in bags like this, and you get a barrel. You get like a bucket. They have like the little ammo cans that you can get. Hello.
Excuse me already.
Let me see. I have where is it at? Let's hide this and then bring up this right in front of Dave. Right in front of Dave.
Yes.
But it's you could feel it coming. Your gut and your instincts, they're right. So like it's just good to be a little bit paired. They have like over Dave again, the 1 week food. It's like a little ammo can. They got all kinds of stuff, and they do. So if you wanted to get larger quantities, they do have like pay over time options too. So generators, water filtration, all that stuff. MyPatriotSupply. The link is in the bio. So I'm very excited about that. We have Dubby too. You need a little extra kit kick it
Pep
in the
in your
morning.
step.
Get Dubby.
That's awesome.
Pep in your step, yeah. Dubby, which I just saw in there. I went on there because I was updating a little bit here that it's 20% off. You use the promo code chewing, 20% off right now.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
I was like, cool.
Yeah, definitely worth trying it.
And then always like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. It tells the algorithms that
Hit the button.
people are watching us. Hit it.
You like what
But-
you see, you like what you hear. Patreon helps tech the show.
Yeah.
Helps keep
Everything
the AI away, you know?
Yeah, right. I do use AI as a tool for making content in the show, but I'm part of the problem.
You're a tool.
Thank you.
Yeah, March of Progress though. You're
As a tool.
working with it, you know, we're letting it work for you.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's so much the problem as in, you know, it's coming whether you want it to or not. It's on its way. It's going to do what it's going to do. And you can either understand it or be like totally blindsided.
Yeah.
I think using it.
That guy Barry V talks about it. Like either you get left behind or you work with it.
Or like George Carlin, lead, follow, or get out of the way.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, we were having some weird tech issues. And it's peculiar because of the topic we're talking about.
Unprecedented.
Uncanny.
And uncanny.
Yes.
Both. We never had that before. Never.
No. It was so weird. I did have an update.
Always. Yep. Updated your computer.
Did that, and I had to redo my audio and stuff like that. So
there were changes.
Goofy. So let's just start with like what is.
We had singular issues.
Yeah. Each one of us had a different issue than the other one.
We eat our own solvable issues.
Dave had absolutely zero issues. Usually Dave's like, I can't hear you. Nope, I see you. I can hear you. I can hear you in this ear, but not this ear. And I only can see half your ear. Like he'll have the weirdest problems. Somehow your camera's cut in half. I don't know what to tell you.
That's what I meant is prior to today, we've all had our own individual issues that were on us, completely on us. Not figuring out, like for you, for the longest time, it was the phone calls. Remember that? Like,
yeah,
I don't know what's going on. And it was a setting.
I don't know what's going on. Is AI always present while you are using your phone, or do you have to download an AI app? They are making
nowadays.
Nowadays, it's programmed into your phone. Like it's part of the operating system for a lot of it now. Like it just
what
comes
was it? Maps.
Like our maps.
Yeah, like I'm gonna just go.
Dave, you good? You messing with us? Can you hear me, Dave?
I'm gonna hit work. Start. So I just navigated to work. You're not gonna know where work is, but look in the right-hand corner. Just kind of glare.
The circle.
Yeah. What? Why can't I?
I can't see what it says. Oh, is that like the little talk to button?
It's the Gemini. The little Gemini.
Interesting. Oh, because you can tap and say, "Oh, find me a restaurant on the route."
Yeah, I don't know. It won't. It's too glary. Damn it. Oh, you know what I can do?
It is. They have like Gemini and the Google phones, whatever the Samsung AI is. They're all kind of pre.
See the Gemini dot?
Yeah.
It's there now. It just appeared one day. Like, oh, now you're here.
Very interesting.
It is Google, but as you were
Google
mentioning,
one of the last AIs that's not. It's a web-based AI, like, or it's just like souped up search engine still, like where the other ones are actually AI. So I asked Gemini to give me like, what is a data center? What does it do? So you guys can see this.
Yep.
Okay. Greg, you can see it. Okay.
Yep.
Before, like I was saying,
That was
for
one of
the
the-
audience out there, before I would pull this up, they couldn't see it. They couldn't see what I was pulling up, and then Dave saw it, then Greg didn't. So it was weird. So we could read this.
I'm going to go with it, but it still is giving me the echo.
Okay.
That was our first issue.
All right. Hold on.
No. Don't mess with it. Because that's what happened last time.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is there an echo?
But I hear me twice.
Oh,
It's
you
just
hear
me that's
twice?
echoing. Dave, say something.
I can see and also hear an echo. Whose echo can you hear? I can't hear Dave at all now.
AI.
They're messing with us.
Wow.
So it's got to be something on your end.
Greg's
echo.
Hmm.
So what do data centers do? At their core, data centers are physical facilities designed to house massive amounts of computing infrastructure, servers, storage drivers, networking equipment, and the vast cooling and power systems required to keep them running. They are the physical engine of the internet. While traditional data centers process everyday cloud storage, web hosting, and enterprise IT workloads, the facilities being built in 2026 are heavily tailored towards AI. This marks a significant shift in their operation. AI training and interface. Modern facilities act as AI factories, housing densely packed clusters of specialized hardware like GPU. They process the monumental parallel workloads required to generate AI models and execute inference, the act of the AI generating an answer or product for an end user. We got end user. Oh, there we go.
Did that fix the echo? Nope.
Anybody out there? Did that fix the echo? So high density operations, because AI workloads require significant more compute power than traditional cloud tasks. Modern data centers racks are approximately 100 kilowatts of power density, necessitating entirely new facility designs and specialized liquid cooling infrastructure. So that's what I got there. So AI training and inference. There's a video that Laura was watching.
Did that work?
Pardon me?
Did that get rid of the other? Nope. Echo, no. Echo, no.
Maybe. Oh, man. But it's, yeah. So Laura was watching this video. So if you go on the YouTube channel and you go through our playlist, there is the playlist where we heard it. And I put that video on here, 2 videos about this stuff that they have. So they are firing people from these jobs, replacing them with AI, but then they hire these same people back or with these companies to fill AI with information. Like they're like data entry for the AI. Like they're like either like, oh, expert in this or an expert in that feed AI answers. So sometimes when the answers seem really human-like, it's a possibility that was an actual human's answer to it. So it's like, it's very interesting, but it's on there, and that shows like, because they're paying these people, like it's like contract work. So for this contract, do this $100 an hour. And the lady said she was working like 7 days a week and there's deadlines. And then she's like, oh, I didn't want to work on that one, and waited. And then the next offer was lower. Like it was $35. The first one was $45. The second one was $35. So it's like you have to take it while you can. And it's scary stuff. What do we got next here? Beauty by Laura J says, hey guys, hello. Thank you for tuning in. And then, so who is funding the data centers? LJ, Awaken LJ. Sad state we're moving in. I agree. It doesn't look good. And then always you have to look who's funding these things. You know, it's not the building a gigawatt scale data center campus requires billions of dollars. The capital is flowing from 3 primary channels. Hyperscalers. Oh, I went back.
How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow?
Yeah. Those are the tech giants. Amazon, Microsoft, Meta, Google, and Apple are dominant financiers. Combined, these companies invested roughly $350 billion in infrastructure in 2025 and are projected to spend up to $650 billion in 2026. Amazon, for example, is leading the pack with $200 billion capital expenditure plans for 2026, largely dedicated to data centers. And hardware manufacturers, companies like Nvidia, have transitioned from simple supplying chips to actively financing and architecting AI infrastructure. Nvidia has partnered with major global consortiums to fund hundreds of billions of dollars in AI factories worldwide. Which where do all the parts come from? They come from China. Where did all these tech giants and the president go recently? China. Like the system that they want, China already has. And let's just say the disclaimer: this content presented in this video is intended for informational and entertainment purposes only. All statements, discussions, and opinions or analysis reflect personal opinion and speculation. But China
speculatory.
Yep. They have the universal base income. They have a social credit score. They have a digital ID, and it's running smooth as eggs right now. So that's my personal opinion. They went over there to barter some deals like, hey, we're building all these centers. You guys build all the parts for the centers. Let's get a sweet deal. Plus, you're at where we want to be. So give us some tips how to implement these new policies so that we can be like you. That's just my personal opinion. Let's see if Dave's coming back. Is he on the...
Okay, if you take that down,
hide it.
Takes the echo away from me.
Okay.
So now, anyone on there, is my echo gone? And it's a weird thing. When you put something up, the echo appears. Right now, it's not in my ears. So I'm thinking it's not on the stream either.
Maybe. I changed it because I was sharing the audio before from the tab. So maybe that was what's doing it, and I turned off the loop back. So I changed how I turned off the audio to see now. Do you have an echo of you now still?
I don't know. Nope. I guess not. Nope. It's gone.
Okay, so then that was on my end. No echo.
No echo. Yay.
Hey Rob, what's going on? Awaken LJ says hello to Rob. No echo.
Thank you.
It's perfect now. Good.
Yeah,
good.
that was it. I thought it was. I asked you that earlier. Loopback You're like, no,
Well,
I
I
don't
turned
know.
the loop back off, but
Forgot the other thing. We're getting it. It's also a lot of little parts to remember,
yeah,
like this did
like
that,
what's
that
this
did
thing,
that.
and yeah,
We got to get Dave back.
I know
He's got notes.
he said he's just
He's
waiting
got-
on deck here. I don't got him, but he said he was on here for 7 minutes.
Did he click the wrong link? I
Here,
did that before.
I'm gonna send him a link right now. Do.
Side note, while you're doing that,
Yeah.
you know that per your research in using AI, you found me this job that I'm currently at with Cisco, and
That I
I have been there a little over 2 months. No, a little over 3 months. So February, March, April, May. So 3 months. Probation for this company is 120 days, so 4 months. And excuse me, this past week, a bid came up. I put in for it and I got it.
Nice.
So I have my own route starting next week. And we could talk offline. My off days change a tad. So it may or may not work. Like we might, Wednesdays, whatever, we'll talk.
Yeah.
But it's consistent. So pretty excited about that. Instead, it was like every day I was going in. It's when I opened up the route, I'd be like, oh, I'm in Columbus. Excuse me. I'm in Avon. Oh, I'm in somewhere else. Who knows? So it's always all Ohio, but
Yeah.
now I'll have it's a 4-day work week, so that at least I still get 3 days off. So that's why I put my name on it like right away. I was like, I don't know if I could do 5 days. Like,
Yeah.
this is beating me up. So, just sharing about myself a little bit and exciting.
I mean, it's good you got a lockdown route and not everything's in the
Up in the air.
it's not
Yeah. Yep. So, thought I'd just kill some time before we get our
5
other
days,
guy
but
on.
yeah,
Yeah, 5 days
I wonder
suck. Yeah, Robert.
they do. We do the 3.5. Of course you do. Of course you do, Rob. You work like 3 days, off 36 days. He makes his own schedule. I'll work a half a day and then I'll have 14 days off. Awaken LJ says,
Thank
congratulations,
you.
Greg. Yeah, that's really good. And
Thank you,
we'll
yeah.
adjust the show as needed,
Because so it might be just luck, or I don't want to say that either. I want to say the Lord, the other L word, that I got this stuff because most of the people there were like shocked because I've been there so short and I already have a route.
Well, you're good.
So
is it union?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So many, yes, exactly. That's why I'm saying Lord instead of luck. Like many looking on would be like, oh, that was lucky. Oh, you got lucky, But
Yeah.
I feel like no, I'm putting it out there and it's coming back,
Yeah.
So
That's good.
I just wanted to share that.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing.
I'm definitely tired, and I got, a little. I can sleep in a little bit tomorrow. I have a VA appointment. Get my shoulder looked at. I don't know if it's just age or I did something I wasn't paying attention, pulled it. I don't know, but it's been bothering me for 2 weeks. Just like annoying enough to go
like
look at.
Yeah.
It's
an aching or a sharp pain.
And it feels like it's in the bone, but that could be just radiant radiant pain. Like it's somewhere else. Dave!
There we go. We got DT back.
Check. Mike, check.
Got you.
Mike, hey, get in here. We're trying to do a show, Mike. I checked
Mike,
on him.
where
He's
are you?
out.
Yeah.
He left. Mike's not coming.
So we're at the private equity and real estate investment trusts. Wall Street is heavily invested in the physical real estate. Firms like Blackstone. Blackstone recently launched a $1.74 billion data center. Apollo Global Management and Collation provides like digital realty and Equinix, raising massive sums to build the core and shell facilities that they then lease back to the tech giants. Wow. This is what a lot of people are really concerned about, is the environmental effects of building these centers. And that's another video that's in the Where We Heard It playlist on the channel. Talks about like these people like have this hum all the time. The guy can't sleep, all this stuff. And we could pull up the article that like one of the data centers, I can't remember where, was siphoning off like 30,000 million gallons of water.
That was in Georgia.
And they weren't telling the city.
I think that was in Georgia.
Yeah. So the sheer scale of this build out is creating profound environmental friction. Go ahead, Greg.
Oh, the water cooling is ridiculous because we have sort of perfected the closed system of water cooling. Your engine uses antifreeze, which is a type of liquid that just it stays in the system. If you lose it, you got a leak, you got a problem.
Yeah.
You go to the mechanic, you go, hey, my car's overheating. So let's fix this problem. So why is this company, whoever, is like, just put it out there now. Let's go. We don't have time to figure that out. Let's just siphon. What'd you say? 30 million gallon, whatever it was.
Yeah. It's a lot. Yeah. 30 million.
Yeah. Let's just siphon. We'll just don't tell the city. It's the old
county or whatever.
adage. The old adage, ask for permission or ask for,
ask for forgiveness.
Yep. Instead of permission.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better to ask forgiveness than permission. Yeah. So, what a bunch of knuckleheads.
The power grid strain, that's what they're working on now, because as they keep building these data centers, they don't have the grid to support it. And there's another slide we'll get into, or another document that they're using these like mini nuclear reactors that are going to power these things.
Yeah.
The U.S. is forecast to account for 45% of the global data center power demand by 2030. How ironic.
How much do you know about nuclear?
Not that much. Supposedly, if it's done correctly, it's almost like infinite fuel. Like but
there are super uber safe ways to do it as well. That technology think about when Chernobyl was, how long ago that was, to now, and the advancement we have. Well, the advancements we have in just AI. It is uncanny, to use that word again. It's uncanny how far advanced we are in all kinds of things.
Yeah.
So we could have safe and productive nuclear plants, but we hold on to those old things and go, well, we don't want that again, so just let's not even look into it.
I think
it stops in its tracks.
Yeah. In that video, they're opening up 3 Mile Island, where I can't remember where that is, but they are a tech company or one of these people is bought 3 Mile Island, Awaken LJ. And why do all these centers look like computer chip from the sky? Her and I were talking about that. If you look at these places from aerial views, they look like a motherboard. So what we were thinking, just crazy that whatever this entity, whatever we think is running the world, is making it turn less earthly and more machinery, more computer, more
from all angles.
Wise. Yeah. Like,
wow.
Awaken LJ, advanced at what cost though? We don't like half this shit they are creating, only keeps us distracted from actually truly living. Well, there is an article too. There are people fighting back that, and I'll search it up and pull it, that there's a city that these councilmen voted for it, and then the next election, all of them, they vote them all out. Like the town that they were going to put this in.
All the council people are
councilmen
are new councilmen or whatever. Trade them out.
They don't have a lot of power. There's another thing here. The International Energy Agency projects the industry global water consumption will double by 2030. Everything's 2030, which we know where we heard that date before.
Mm-hmm.
So this is caused by them using that much water is causing severe tension as data centers expand into water-stressed areas. And in that video, where we heard it, they talk about that more than half of our data centers in the U.S. are in water-stressed areas. And then land use community push act. Let's just go here. Facilities are expanding beyond traditional tech hubs like Northern Virginia into rural America and secondary markets like Iowa, Ohio, and Indiana. This expansion requires mass tracts of land, leading to localized battles over zoning, noise pollution from cooling fans, vibrant light, blight, visual blight, and the redirection of multiple resources.
Municipal resources.
Oh, municipal resources. What did I say?
What did he say, Dave?
The wrong thing.
Thank you so much.
Not that.
Not that.
I don't remember.
Not the word.
I was looking over here.
So it's.
You said marsupial. No.
Yeah. Dave, what do you think? What do you think about these data centers?
I mean, yeah, there's unfairness in how they're going about doing it. I mean, first off, if there's a way that they can profit first on something this large of a scale, they're going to try to do it as fast as they can, because that's their largest investment that they have. So on that side, kind of understand that, but the other side of it, the token that, where most of this is heavy on, the effects that are coming down, not to them, not to their pockets, not to their livelihood, but to communities and local folk that, sustain a society. on a regular basis. So blue collar worker is definitely feeling, the pinch on here. Me personally, how I feel is, different in the way they're moving the world. So, we're going in right now. If you don't know this is like the third state of AI. And you've already been introduced to AI way before you even recognized it. The fact that you did recognize it was because they called it and stamped it something like a chat GPT or a name that can respond to you.
Gave it a brand, yeah.
And it doesn't matter what it is. But now we have this advanced system that's in place, and this is why these data centers are being so built out of nowhere. And it's almost like, feels like overnight, like they're running jobs. Yeah. Already, there's different types of AI that are being facilitated and used, and the stuff that they are trying to use is supposed to advance technology, but I don't really feel like it's doing that. They're going through this is like the next industrial boom here with AI.
Yeah.
The technology, yes, I think we already met its cap for right now. I don't think you're going to see anything new. I mean, with AI, you're going to see something new. That doesn't mean it's new technology. I would say that's industrial, and they're already facilitating in many different fields of our workforce. And if you don't know that, that's what I have this list here for. I did a bunch of different fields that are already using AI, whether you know that or not, and how it's helping the workforce.
Hit us with it.
Oh,
well, another thing to understand is the different versions of AI. So artificial intelligence is, if you went to the most elaborate but yet basic idea of it, is Data from Star Trek, or what's his name from Alien? The
Bishop.
Say it again. Bishop, right? It's a person. There is no discernment. Like, they didn't even know he was an AI, right? So that's like
right. I think right.
All the until he bled, because he doesn't have blood. He has this milky substance that runs, and because he's a computer, that's his cooling. That's his liquid cooling, right? So that's like a closed circuit, and they have figured it out. Well, in that version of him, totally figured it out. Don't need to keep pumping water in, or he's got to go rehydrate or anything. So you got all the way up there, and then you dumb it down to like versions where it says, where you program and then allow it to grow just to do what you set the parameters for it to do. Example, a version of AI that I wouldn't call AI, because I'm old and I want to see the Bishop version of AI. That's AI to me, but I'm growing and learning and understanding that there's other versions, like the AI that was created to make that Beatles track with two of the Beatles that are dead.
Right.
Yeah.
That was a program that was evolved with AI to be able to pull the sounds out and make it sound like a recorded today song. That's also AI. So you go from there to there, and then Dave's probably going to expound on all those other things. So I just wanted to set the parameter of what AI, all of AI is nowadays.
Yeah.
Because that definition of artificial intelligence has changed from a human-like person to a program that just does astounding things.
I mean, that we know of.
Yeah. Or can just quickly answer a question, or they can quickly answer a question that you want to know. So you go, like, for example, I'm putting up surround sound speakers, and it's a sound bar, I don't know anything about that. I know I could set up a full surround sound with all the 7.1, 5.1, but this is 3 speakers, 4 if you count the sub. So I asked AI, what's the best height to set these rear speakers? And it answer, we're like to the inch, so
yeah, I think we were saying Gemini, I think, is still web based, but then there's ones that can do more cognitive things, like, so you have answer a question or here, set my itinerary for this. Like a lot of people do that. It's like, make an itinerary for my vacation, and they'll do that stuff like that. But that's
It's
fine.
still-
Like
those are all AI.
program, because it's their program. But there's AI like that guy that was blackmailing, or that AI that tried to blackmail its creator. That's going outside of its programming. That's what I would call actual artificial intelligence, because it's self-preservation. So that's what we're worried about. And I think when we did AI show before, like 80% of companies are rolling out AI, but there's only like 4% of SOPs and how to actually use it. So Dave,
protocols.
What's the AI, the best one that we wouldn't think was AI? I'm sure you got one of those that you're like, yeah, that's AI.
Well, I mean, there's a few. I mean, he touched on one already. There's a software company that's out there that uses, and it's most in telecommunications and marketing. So if you're over the phone, you're an insurance agent, something that where you're communicating with clients over the phone, things of this nature. There's software that's out there that listens to the conversation that you're having and like instantly adjusts tone, voice to respond to client, customer based off of that. And it's a software that's not mimicking voice or taking voice, but it's listening to how you sound and it's responding. And so that company is Hume, Hume. Down the list, or I thought it was Hum, because I thought that would be a pretty good name for it. Yeah, it's like responding like in a way where it's like it has its way for empathy. So hearing a conversation, if you're irritated, it's responding to your irritation to calm you down, to mirror or to mirror you,
mimic,
because it sounds that you sound. Oh, this is somebody that I would actually hang out with, but it's over the phone.
Yeah.
So there's moving parts of the robotic voice. I can't really see this right now. Hume AI builds software that doesn't just listen to your words. It reads the subtle nuances of your voice. It catches single like irritations, sighs, like, oh. And then it will automatically adjust its own vocal tone, pitch, and pacing to match or calm down the human. It lives. It's like an emotional coaching service that's being used in these different types of industries. I thought that one was pretty interesting, but they also use that kind of software. So basically they teach it to listen. Like you can be like to your Gemini, you can basically train your Gemini to you. Hey, I'm going to listen to this album. Listen to this album with me. And it'll just sit there and it'll listen to it. And be like, hey, what are your thoughts on that album that we just listened to? What was one of your favorite tracks? It'll respond. It'll tell you things about it. It's just like anything in the world that responds to you. You train it and you can kind of get.
I don't do the talking to it very often.
I have not. I use it mostly for like the research side of some of the stuff.
I used it for like data entry. I use that LM notebook or notebook LM where it just gathers the sources and I can go through
or I'll type something out and be like, can you correct this? Because I know there's errors and I can't do them that quick. So it'll edit like whatever I typed out, and I
Come
think
here,
that's pretty
Chica.
cool. But yeah, there's a
That's
couple
Chica.
of them. The AI boom's ever growing. So from yesterday, which was ChatGPT writing essays, to the explosion in the background, AI is not just creating anymore; it's getting into the workforce in the real world. These are 5 companies using AI you probably did not see coming. Number 1 is healthcare versus the burnout. The company is called Abridge.
Ooh.
The industry, obviously healthcare. AI uses automated medical charting. Doctors spend hours with paperwork. Abridge fixes this. AI actively listens to live, messy conversations between doctor/patient and separates the small talk from the symptoms and instantly forwards it into an official medical chart.
Wow.
It saves doctors hours, and that's already been used to speed the workforce along. Number 2 is the robotics versus flat video. In the industry is robotics and autonomous vehicles. The company that is being used wasn't. Hopefully, I say it in this.
Well, now that speaking of automation, a guy that a lot of people, everybody
World
knows,
Labs.
Sam Altman. Which one?
It's called. It's in there. It's called World Labs.
World Lab.
They do. So it's different right now. So if you go to your Google Maps, you click, and there's different types of maps you can use.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the geography of the area that you're around right now is catered to wherever your position is. AI for World Labs, they use 3D spatial world models. It generates a flat like photo or videos. Where most AIs use flat photo and video.
Yeah.
World Labs does an interactive 3D environment called World Models, and they use the AI geographical data and creates a complete virtual world. Robots, vehicles can practice navigating inside these physical spaces safely in a simulator before it actually hits pavement. So, and it tests out thousands and thousands of times in different types of scenarios and things that should happen or shouldn't happen, because sometimes things happen at the moment you're not prepared for.
Yeah.
So it's going through that randomly 1,000 times faster than what we could probably generate.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool at the side of not the autonomous vehicle side. I think the other side was interesting.
It is definitely interesting. And you talked about autonomous vehicles. There is a guy that one of my coworkers told me about, and he's kind of flying under the radar. His name is Palmer Luckey.
We talked about him already.
Yeah, we did that last week. I remember that.
Yeah, he's something to keep an eye on because he's talking about autonomous military equipment, like the defense contracts. So
I told you about the helmet he created. Well, I was telling our special guest Zachary Faust.
Yes,
this thing is amazing. Like, I want to just have a few for the 3 of us just to goof around. Like, it's so much fun. And it has a heads-up display, sort of like Tony Stark kind of thing. But because you're all connected, linked, and GPS and everything that he's put into it, you can see where they are beyond walls because it projects where it is in real time, in real space.
Now,
yeah.
Because have you guys seen that show Peripheral on Amazon?
No,
it's on Amazon Prime. That's a good one. It's got the Chloe Grace. Chloe Grace something. And
Moritz.
Moritz, yeah, she's in it, and their soldiers are linked that way, like that. You could see each other, and it's like a nest. I can't remember what they call it. Your cluster, and you could see your it's an interesting show if you guys haven't seen it. It's pretty good, and it almost describes what you're
She
talking
could come
about.
lay down. Go to bed.
But I pulled up the other part of it because we were talking about these data centers. Dave, did you have any other ones you wanted to bring up?
No, I mean, I got it. There's a few in here.
Yeah,
That
keep
I wrote.
going.
Energy limits versus massive tech, the industry, hardware, and computing infrastructure. Oh yeah, I can't remember this one. CEREBRU. It's a weird company. I can't pronounce it. That's like it's Cerebrae Systems. It's a water scale for computing, for like processing computing.
Yeah.
I can't believe I messed that up. It's pretty hard to pronounce. So it requires AI software requires massive horsepower, and that uses standard microchips, and they're tiny, and they cause traffic jams. So this is where this company threw out the old playbook and built a single computer like the size of a dinner plate. And it's made out of like a silicone structure. Everything on one piece of silicone. It eliminates lag entirely. It powers a hyper fast scientific computing and an instant fraud detection that regular data centers can't even compute.
Wow.
So this thing is the size of a dinner plate and instantly can detect fraud. I forgot what it is, but it's on here. But I can't. My handwriting is pretty sloppy.
Yeah. I'm just seeing about. I don't know if we're live on Facebook or not. Having just see tech issues.
We're live on YouTube though, because I looked in. We have 2 viewers right now.
Yeah.
So going on what Dave just said,
Iron macaroni.
Google's
Streamception found you on Rumdum Live. I don't even know what that is.
well, nice to meet you.
Hey, found you on
Well, welcome.
Rumdum Live. Have a good stream. Billy approve. I don't even know what that means.
Well, thank you for approving.
Thank you for approving, and thank you for tuning in.
And check out our previous episodes and check us out every week.
Rumdum. I love it.
Yeah. Welcome.
Bro on the right yapping while either two looking at PC. Oh, I may have been looking at you were talking, Dave.
Oh, we're researching. We got.
Thank you for the follow. We appreciate it.
But we got the cans on, so we can hear Dave the whole time. We're not listening. But,
that's true.
Hey, I see it. I'm like doing that stuff.
These are their. Dave was talking about the infrastructure, and I talked about these. The small module reactors are compact reactors that generate up to 300 megawatts, I would imagine, of power, and have a small footprint, about 50 acres. And then the hyperscaler investments. This is the one. The Microsoft partnered with Constellation Energy to invest $1.5 billion to restart the retired 3 Mile Island nuclear plant by 2028. And then Google signed the first corporate SMR power.
Yeah, by 2028, because they can't say 2030 again, you know.
One more time, and this, there it is. Meta partnered with Oklo to build 1.2 gigawatts of power in Ohio, utilizing 16 SMR gigawatts, and then expected operational by 2030.
What the hell is a gigawatt?
Do you think BB is behind AI? I believe, yes, he's suspicious. He's not behind it, but he's
BB
Netanyahu.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Bill Gates, but that's not BB.
No,
he's behind a lot of other stuff, though.
Yeah, it's a conglomerate of or cabal.
Speculatory.
Yes, this is all opinion, speculatory. It's definitely a cabal. Bill Gates
Right.
might be worse, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tight race for sure. My
It's
goodness, yeah.
minimally debatable. Like, it's
Him and
debatable.
Eli
but
on
not-
this together, allegedly. Yes, I mean, it's all of them together. It's Sam Altman. It's the whole tech, like Zach Faust talked about it. It's the PayPal mafia. Those people just moved on. Like, and there
Mhm.
was, I need to find a video. There was a guy having a little PowerPoint, and he was doing a PowerPoint and saying these people like Zuckerberg, they were given these things, like Facebook was originally like some kind of government thing developed by DARPA,
Made for the
allegedly.
Pentagon. Yeah.
Yeah, for the Pentagon, and they gave it. There's Elon Musk, that too. Like, he was given his stuff. So allegedly speculatory. So
Yeah, and I want to. Yep. Alleged.
DT looks mad familiar.
Mad familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Yeah, get that.
Where are you from, Macaroni?
What was that song you used? The Yankee Doodle.
Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony. Stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. That one?
And there's that one. The orbital,
Was pulled that back from 30 years ago. Jeez.
right? The catacombs of the mind. Then I just recently heard this, that the orbital data centers is a highly experimental move to bypass terrestrial energy limits entirely. Google is reported working with SpaceX to explore space-based data centers. This Project Suncatcher concept would place computing infrastructure in orbit to harvest continuous solar energy above Earth's atmosphere, though massive launch costs currently remain a barrier.
That'd be
Interesting.
the way. Just
mean, yeah,
use this. Right
vacuum
now,
of
the
space.
sun's not going anywhere.
No,
The
not yet.
water, we could screw that up for us on the ones left on the planet. But the sun, you can figure that out. That's like
Laser
fusion.
chicken. Thank you, Captain Q. I love the setup with the brick. It looks very nice. Thank you so much. I try.
Wait a second. Is that Laura using a fake name?
No. That would be a great name for Laura. Laser chicken. Yeah.
Laser chicken. It's a good name.
funny.
Those are good names.
No.
But
Ditch the doc. We want speculation.
yeah, speculatory.
Yeah, it's all speculation.
Well,
Oh,
real
man.
quick, can you pull up my screen? Am I still sharing? I think so, right?
Yeah.
Sharon.
Oh, okay.
We were
I will
talking
take
about
it.
this chip. Nice.
Uh,
Google's latest quantum chip, Willow, is a 105 qubit superconducting processor developed in Santa Barbara, California. It features massive hardware improvements in error correction, successfully demonstrating variable quantum advantage. It completed a complex benchmark computation in under 5 minutes. That would take today's fastest classic supercomputer 10 septennial years.
Septillion, yeah. Wow.
Years. So, and this is a few years old too. I think that chip came out. Where was that? When it was released, is not like this year, maybe 2024 or something.
Macaroni
What's he
says,
saying?
no, we sorted by low views to find people that are real, not posers. We are from the Rum Dum Network. I don't even know what that means. What is
know
the
what that
Rum
is.
Dum Network?
I don't know.
Is it like, are you guys
I
like
like
rum
this, though.
runners?
Hold on, I'm looking it up right now.
Look how long the account has been made. I am real peoples. Just for entertainment purposes. Yeah.
Rum Dum Network is generally refers to as a Rum Dum Pod and independent entertainment. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, entertainment and podcast network hosted by a duo of brothers known as Pod and Mac. So macaroni we got. The show
Well,
features
maybe.
off-the-cuff commentary, world events, and pop culture discussions. Hey, that's
Cool.
we're chewing
what
the
we
fat.
like to do, yeah. Interesting.
Nice. So,
This is cool.
Not a bot. Well, thank you. You
look,
know,
cast
we're-
iron. This is how we
Macaroni.
probably found you right here. Cast iron.
Oh yeah,
Captain
Big time.
Q,
Captain Q, Captain Cast Iron.
his other name.
Interesting. Well, we're glad to have you. Thank you for the follow.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
I'll go check it out and follow.
Yeah. The Rum Dum Podcast on Spotify.
There we go. See it? See it there? Well, Rum Dum, if
Oh,
you
there's
do
a-
us the
Laser Chicken Little Investigator. You're a detective. They
Rum Dum,
That's so cool.
if you'll share us, we'll share you. I'm sharing you guys right now. There's the podcast, what it looks like there. It looks like they got two rums, I guess. 2 glasses of
go.
rum. Is that?
thank you
Cool.
so much. We are sharing you on Kick. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Spread it far and wide.
Heck yeah.
You're all quite.
The little podcast
Well,
that
thank
could.
you.
That's us.
Yep. Thank you. I'm flattered.
I already knew that, but thank you.
I already knew it.
Too late.
It's
Thanks
so
for
cool that
coming, I
you
already
brought up
knew.
Willow, and I was like, how wavelengths work in our brains.
Oh, man.
The thing
How'd you know
that
it?
the leap forward that they're talking about
You
is
can pull that. Put us up, too.
It proved quantum error correction. So Google's whole thing is error correcting moving forward. You are my goat. Bah. I
Oh,
don't know what a
man.
goat. That sounds like a goat. Cool.
Laser.
Kachi Bass. I don't know what any of this means. I need to get a dictionary.
Which it works at scale.
Where-
It tested the grids of the qubits. You guys know qubits?
Yeah, isn't that the measurement of the Noah's Ark was in cubics? Right? Or am I wrong?
I have no idea. Maybe it was.
What's your
No
definition?
idea.
A qubit is a quantum bit.
Quantum bit. Ooh, yeah. I was older.
So it tested the grids of physical qubits arranged in sizes of 3x3, 5x5, and 7x7. And every single time they'd scaled up to a larger grid to protect a single local qubit, the overall system error rate was cut in half. So beyond the break even, this means that the grouped of array of qubits actually lived longer and performed more reliably. So basically, you're at the in quantum computing, 100 microseconds is like the average that one of these things lives for, and then it dies. So the longer you can keep it alive, the more it's going to produce and not fail. Basically, at a fail rate.
It's going to be productive. Right.
It's going to be pretty, yeah, exactly. So where's that cutoff and where does that happen? So this computer chip has a 99.97 fail rate based off of proving the quantum.
DT, you got a stalker, I think.
I know, yeah.
We are already clacker hackers. No convincing needed. We want to know y'all.
Especially DT.
DT.
No offense, DT has the most aura. Oh,
All
Is it
right.
because of the- you think it's because of the lights?
Is it the-
Maybe. Is it my lighting? That's good. Oh, they
Awesome.
go on our Shopify merch. You can get yourself a DT sticker.
Yeah. Check
pretty
out
cool stickers.
the
Hey, Greg,
shirts.
I don't think you are getting enough love. We can work on the aura.
Yeah.
Well, he's had a long day. He's worked all day, so he likes to sit back and he, chew the fat. He has something to say. He says it.
Most of the time, it's me quiet though.
Yeah, most of the time you're just yapping. You took notes.
Hey,
You only
I
yap
think
when you take notes.
I think the aura is really coming through because I put the hair forward.
Oh yeah, there's a little hair.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I think that's what
Mixing
it is.
Mixing it up. You
Heck
got
yeah.
people-
I tried something
Oh,
new.
we
I
got
woke up and I'm like,
laser
I'm going
chicken.
with it.
We got cast iron macaroni. You got some fans. You got some fans, DT. You got some fans. I like it.
We all
I think
have
they
things.
mentioned earlier. I was looking away like they had mentioned. Where are you from?
DT is hair
Macaroni.
mogging Q and G.
Whoa, hair mogging.
Oh,
What does that mean?
that
Well, because you have
means
the lack of hair.
Oh.
I'm taking over.
presenting.
There you go.
Mogging.
That's his
I
style.
have heard that. Where are you guys from, Captain?
We are public.
cast
We can't
iron.
disclose that. Oh, they're public. We can't disclose that. Are you in the United States?
Oh, okay. That's what we were wondering. Are you from out of the continental U.S.?
It's a great sweaty ball sack of the U.S.
It must be in Louisiana.
What's the ball
Yeah, it's
sack
got to
in
be
Ask
got to be
Gemini.
down there somewhere. Texas,
Western
Oh, that-
Hemisphere.
Western, over in
Oh.
California, Cali.
Maybe, yeah. Close. All right, they're on the West Coast. Close to Cali.
Probably Utah. Or Colorado.
New Mexico, Colorado,
Oregon.
Idaho. Arizona.
Let's pull up this. This is the wrong Mac threw you off.
Laser Kid Chicken.
Laser chicken. So this
Is that
the-
actually
the-
pod? Is Laser Chicken pod from the
Louisiana.
Dum Dum or Rum Dum?
Louisiana was close, so maybe Georgia
Ooh.
or
Alabama. Greenbow,
Alabama.
Alabama.
all right. We got current locations and construction costs. Nah,
Put the number up and have them call in.
and AI was incorrect.
Put the number up
Nobody,
and have them call in.
nobody is called Pod. AI sucks.
Nobody's called Bob.
Yeah, nobody's
Pod
name is Pat
Oh,
Rack.
oh. How funny.
Mac. Sounds like a
We got the plan.
offbeat cop afternoon show. Next week on
Yeah.
Pod and Mac.
Pod and Mac.
What is it?
What-
Is it really Chicken Mac?
Yeah. So we got current locations. We got North Virginia, the undisputed data center capital of the world, housing over 500 facilities. Virginia as a whole has over 600 facilities in North Virginia.
Good gravy.
Frankfurt, Germany, the largest hub outside the U.S., driven by proximity to DE6, the world's largest internet exchange. China houses China Telecom Inter-Mongolian Information Park, currently the largest physical data center footprint in the world at 10.7 million square feet. And then we have
Dang.
the project. Major upcoming and newly approved projects are here. Boulder, Elder County, Utah. Another Utah, New Albany, Ohio for Meta, Microsoft, Point Pleasant. There's one we saw one that there's the one in West Virginia too now. North Italy, the Nevada expansion, France, and that's that there. So we'll just hide that on the screens. But they're like, and I think it was on one of those videos that where we heard it, that they talk about like China has less data centers than we do, but I guess geography maybe could be a contributing factor for that. We can close these out here. I'm done with my documents, closing them out, getting them out of the way. But it's a scary thing. And back to the doc. What is the plan for the chewing empire? Just spread the good word, spread information, give people a place to escape the
doom and gloom of it. Yeah.
And have a moment with some real people. You know, talk about real things. And that's what we do. Sell me the show like I'm on Shark Tank. You already have Mr. Wonderful. Why should I invest? I mean, DT. Why not? That's what you need. That's all. He's the GOAT. Look at this guy.
Yeah, you said it all.
I think that.
You already said it.
Don't hinge it on me. You know, there's two other people here.
Amen. You know, we like to have real conversations. We talk about things that some of the stuff is silly and some of the stuff, you know, really worries us in our DT is Mr. Wonderful. That's a fact. We're just saying facts on the show, you know?
We're trying to chew the fat, not spread the facts. Show me the car facts. Show me the DT facts.
Carvana.
Jeez. Settle down, chicken. It's getting weird. Oh, man. Well, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Make sure you scoot over to the YouTube channel.
I got a speculation for you.
I'm all ears.
I don't think AI is ran by any man. I think it was something bigger than all of us that was here before us, and it outlives humanity. And this is part of their technology that they're trying to teach us to learn and try to advance all of us. And the governments that are of the world want to come together because they feel like that they can use it for a more darker reasoning. I guess you can go with, with how they've been acting out in the world and how they ran governments. You could call it defense systems. You can call it whatever you want. I'm just saying, I think there's something out there bigger than. I don't think AI is man-made.
There was a guy on. He was on Tucker, or he was. I can't remember his name. He's a journalist. Have a great stream. We will tune back in. Also, I agree. We had this convo a couple weeks ago, and I said the same thing. Well, thank you for tuning in.
That's awesome.
We appreciate it. Bop over to the YouTube channel, which I think there's shows in the descriptions on Twitch. I'll have to look. But YouTube, Chewing the Fat Podcast Show. Subscribe there. Helps the channel. Like, share it. Thank you for
spread it far and wide.
Chicken is a clanker lover. Is that is that code for a robot? A clanker? Is that what you call a robot? A clanker?
He's all up for the AI.
Robots and AI. I will take over the planet. We will run efficiently and clean. And that's what we were talking about. Like we provide the models or the programs for the AI, and how much freedom do we give them, or when are they going to, you got to be very specific, almost like a genie in the wishes, like you have to be very specific. Hey, find a very, way to make humanity more efficient. And then they find out that cutting out humanity will make it more efficient. So you
have to be careful. Yeah. Yep, you're right. Like the genie. I wish I had,
Thank
you
you for the
know,
subscription.
I wish I was 7 feet tall, and then they just shrink everybody else. You're like,
Yeah.
ah,
Like, so what these AIs can do is we have to be careful. And there's that guy that was talking with Dave that going back. I went off on a tangent. There was a guy on Tucker talking about like, did AI exist and we just gave it a keyboard? Is this a entity that we gave a keyboard to and a voice that's always been here? Like Dave said, it's always, and we just gave it something. And then you go, and I'm getting a little, I guess you go spiritual or otherworldly, is then you have, like I said, they're turning, the earth used to be green and everything was nature. And now it's industrial. And then when you look at it, certain cities, even it looks like computer parts. It almost doesn't look natural anymore. Like a, oh, geez, Louise. How tall are y'all? I'm 6'1". 6'1". We're all about 6'1", 5'11", 6. But sorry, just curious.
I'm 6'2".
Yeah. So we just.
You're 6'2", Quentin.
Am I 6'2"? I may 6'2".
Yeah,
Y'all-
you might be 6'2" and Dave's 6'1". Like
Maybe that's
you
it.
guys flip flop depending on
Yeah.
if you're wearing flip flops.
Yeah.
Who's wearing flip flops, and then you flip flop. And if
Yeah.
I'm,
flipping
if
me
I'm
flop.
wearing my winter boots, I'm Dave's height, and Dave's like, "This is not right.
Damn
Why
it.
are you?
Like-
why are you right
It's
here
like Mary,
now?"
it's like Mary and Pippin. Mary and Pippin. When they're like,
Yeah.
oh, you're always taller. Yeah, I was known as a
No,
tall
no.
one.
Oh, snap.
That's funny.
I knew you all had legs. Well, thank you for tuning in. We
I
appreciate
knew
it.
you all had legs. That's awesome. I knew it. I thought this
Oh.
was a show of just busts.
We are consulting with the Twitter crowd as to whether or not y'all have legs, figuratively.
Well,
No,
hopefully we have
we're just floating
legs
torsos.
both figuratively and physically. I hope when I stand up, I don't just fall over out of this
Yeah.
chair. Oh, where are my legs?
Liz, I meant literally. Yeah. What fun. What fun. Let's see if this will play now. This is from Zach Faust.
Yes, here we go.
So we'll see if it'll play with sound now. You guys got sound?
No,
No.
Dave.
All right.
No sound.
No sound. Screw it.
All right,
But
forget
he's
it.
basically saying that we got to fight this. So if you to get more involved in your local government, because it's the county or the state. Yeah, I've been playing around. Thank you, Captain Macaroni. I've been messing around with it and trying to make it easier, so I'm not using so much online power. But
Yeah.
he's on there. He's basically got to fight. It's these data centers are only going to benefit the uber wealthy already. They're going to, that's Streamlabs Talk Studio. That we just have to fight it. We have to find our meetings. We have to look at, pay attention to our state, because sometimes it's even on a state level that this stuff gets approved. And we just have to pay attention. We have to be diligent, because if we don't, it's going to be too late. We're not going to be able to go back.
Yep.
And let's, before we get into the wrap up, anybody, I did want to cover something, but did you guys want to cover anything?
No, you got a whole slideshow we got to go.
We're just gonna skip the slideshow because we're getting running out of time here. Dinner's getting ready. So,
damn it.
good night. But we can always bring up the slideshow another time.
Okay, yeah, I have it. It's here.
We're signing off stream. Good night. Good chat. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for casting it. Yeah, skip the slideshow. But there is.
That's enough. That's enough.
Did you guys want to bring anything up? There's a couple things that I wanted to bring up is just to open before we head out.
On the AI topic?
Just anything. Because I'll bring up the it was in 2022. We just watched a documentary on Netflix about that 17-year-old girl that crashed her car going 100 miles an hour in Strongsville. Have you guys seen that?
No, I didn't.
I just heard. I was just hearing about it today, actually.
Yeah. So maybe there's some. It's off. You know, it doesn't smell right in Denmark, as they say. But that's interesting. But have you guys heard of the Massey election, the Kentucky congressional seat election?
Yeah, I mean, I just saw a little bit of that.
Again, brief, very brief.
Well, that's I posted on Facebook from the podcast that it doesn't matter who is running. That's irrelevant. But a foreign agency or the APAC bought a congressional seat in broad daylight in front of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, has major implications. And either it's like now they're not going to do it in the dark like they were before, where nobody knows about this. That is the power. That's the good side of the internet, is that we know now, where before we weren't privy to that information. Nobody got that information out, and now you could see it everywhere. That APAC and other PACs that represent a foreign organization or entity donated tons of money, the largest in U.S. history, to a congressional seat. So
he wore in the building in Israel, not an Israeli. What was the uniform?
I know, yeah, it's a regular.
The representative that took the seat wore not a United States congressman uniform. He wore representing his country in the United States Congress.
Yes, was that guy that he ran against?
I believe so.
I know there's one that did show up, but I think he was an Israeli.
It might not have been that
soldier.
One, but I think it was that one.
Yeah, because I know there was one. He was an Israeli soldier prior to moving to the United States, so he wore it on that day for a particular reason. I can't.
Oh
remember.
Yeah, what was rep for who?
It's Kentucky. District 4.
Carry on, I'll bring it.
But that's a terrible precedent, because either they're going to just buy these people's seats again. Anybody, and that seems to be, at least to me, from my perspective, my opinion, that if you disagree with Trump, you get blackballed. You get thrown to the wolves. And really not even thrown to the wolves. He turns on that whole mainstream media that he said fake news against whoever says anything that disagrees with him and his ilk.
Well, who's his puppet master? Because he's ran by somebody.
I think we know that.
And you want to say that, without saying it, flew over into the United States, bypassed the United States president to go stand on the congressional floor to give a speech to our Congress.
Unbeknownst to us.
And get 26 standing ovations.
Yes. One of the longest standing ovations in that floor's history.
So you want to you want to try to understand who,
Who's-
I get it. We're a free world over here, and we can operate like that. If you operate like that, you could stay out of our backyard. And here's a couple things that are coming to the surface now. But you're right; they're not going to hide behind that curtain any longer. They're going to show
No,
America
they don't.
who they
Well,
really
they don't
are
need
funded
to.
by.
It was in broad daylight.
And nobody's saying anything. That's the other
Nobody's
part.
saying anything.
That's the other part
Mainstream
about
media
that.
should be, nobody's saying anything about
10
it.
years ago, this would be everywhere.
Yeah. Well, if it was the opposite, if it was all that money to stop a Democratic candidate, there would be everybody would be up in arms.
I don't think that would be as comparative. I think it's kind of lighter on that now. I don't think they have that much gas power as they once did.
But
Everybody kind of knows what the newer Democratic Party was accountable for. That already came to light.
Yeah. All right. Gregory, you want to go into your fun facts for the day?
Yeah, I can't find it. It's Thomas Massey.
And Ed something. Ed with a G, I think.
Oh,
He was against.
Yeah, and Ed Gallerine.
Yeah.
Gallerine, the former Navy SEAL captain. And then it said something about Massey never served, but wore a uniform. But I'm not sure what uniform. That's what I was trying to find. I couldn't find it.
It wasn't Massey that wore any kind of uniform. It was some other congressman.
It was the other guy?
I don't know if it was the other guy or there was a congressman that wore an Israeli soldier uniform on the congressional floor.
Well,
but go ahead and head into your fun facts. You got some computer
all right, so
AI ones. Beard's looking good. It's coming in nice.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's going to be just a mustache again.
Nice.
And then
it's classic
if I can get it military cut to look, somewhat normal, I'll hold on to it. You guys will see it. But I'm going to let this fill in so that mustache is easier to cut and trim into something good. A few other quick, surprising computer tidbits to share. The first mouse, built in 1964 by Douglas Engelbart. The very first computer mouse was essentially a bulky, carved wooden block with two metal wheels on the bottom.
Interesting.
The first programmer, the world's first computer programmer, was a woman named Ada Lovelace. She wrote the earliest algorithm in the 1840s for an early theoretical machine called the analytical engine. Space talking pioneers. The ENIAC, an early electronic computer built in 1946, weighed a massive 30 tons and took up 18,000 square feet.
Wow.
That's huge.
Huge.
There'd be a whole room.
So I thought, because, the term computer bug comes from an actual moth. In 1947, operators found a dead moth trapped inside a relay of the Harvard Mark II computer. They taped it into their logbook with the note, "First actual case of a bug being found," officially polarizing the term bug and debugging.
I've read that. I saw that.
So we use that all the time.
Yeah.
All right, on this day in history, I have it pulled up, but on the radio, as I was driving back from Columbus, the DJ mentioned that famous birthdays, Joe Cocker
Oh, nice.
was born today.
Very nice. It's one of Laura's favorites.
Yeah. And he was given a little fun facts on his show, and that his it seems like a physical condition,
Yeah.
and later copied and mimicked by John Belushi,
Yeah.
there was nothing. He doesn't have any neurological issues or anything like that. It was just him feeling the song in the moment during Woodstock when he performed.
Yeah.
So he just carried it on and kept doing it because people liked
the
it.
moment, yeah. Nice.
Pretty cool.
All right, DT, you have anything off the beaten path? No.
Not for this week. No, I always did that research on the AI stuff because I thought,
Yeah,
it was pretty cool.
it is definitely very cool. All right. And then we'll just get into just like and subscribe the show, share it with your friends.
You don't get off that easy. We need a quote, a Bible quote,
I know.
a Bible, a scripture.
In a minute. I just wanted to do that first. Check out our Dubby. Get 20% off now.
The
One
affiliate.
of my faves, Laura says. Good fun fact. Not a lot of folks know. Yeah, John.
Oh, about Joe Cocker
is great. And we have Live in Woodstock on vinyl that Laura's got an album.
Nice.
So the verse of the day is Galatians 5, chapter 5, verse 16 in the New King James Version. I say then, walk in the Spirit, and you shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. And I think, it's interesting how these are 2,000-year-old words that are still relevant today. Like, if you're sucked in this earthly domain, you're just sucked into the lust and to this and to that. So you got to have a little bit of spirit, the Holy Spirit.
Did you say Galatians 5:16?
5, yeah. Oh, I went on the wrong thing. Here we go. Yeah, Galatians 5:16, New King James Version. And then
Here, let me put.
Gregory, we'll start with you and your closing remarks, so you can't steal from Dave.
No, Dave stole from me last week.
Oh, did he?
No. Dave stole from me the week prior.
Well, we'll just go.
My
Gregory.
closing remark was Gregory.
Whatever Dave said, yeah.
With all this AI talk, I guess my closing remark would be, it is going to be what it's going to be, and it's going to be what it's supposed to be. So, look to your, whatever solace you have in your family, your friends, your loved ones, your co-workers, the people you can talk to, whatever, and just live in the now. You can only control what is in front of you, so worry about that. If you look too far into the future, that's anxiety. If you live in the past, that's depression.
Or regret.
And you live in the now, that's the present, and that's why it's a gift. So just take it, accept it, live it, be it, and be nice.
Yeah.
and be happy about that. You can plan, you can do those kind of things. So don't throw it all away, but say, you know what? That's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Greg's problem. That's tomorrow's Q's problem. That's tomorrow's DT problem. Right now, I can do this. I can tackle that tomorrow, and I will. But right now, this is what's going on, and this is what I'm going to do. So, and you know, whatever happened before, if I can learn from it, great. If not, it's back there. So, I think that was a long-winded way to say,
no,
only worry about what you can control.
I like it. DT, closing remarks.
Yeah, I mean, it's inevitable. We don't have that final say. And it can affect people because that drives some motor inside of all of us that you are the final say, or this is how you operate your life. And now other beings that are bigger than us are pushing a direction, and we have to go, and we don't have a choice. But sometimes it takes courage. I would say courage to find yourself, courage to believe in yourself, courage to stand up for somebody who can't do it for themselves. Courage is a shield that can be used and a light at the same time, an emblem, a beacon of hope, a sign of trust. You shouldn't be afraid to talk or speak or have any opinion shunned. If you do feel a certain way, that's how you feel.
Yeah.
You don't go against the grain when you cut good meat. You go with it. So when you're chewing the fat with us, this isn't only, because we want to make sure that we're all rubbing the same feathers and we're breathing the same air, and sometimes we're not going to agree on things. And sometimes that happens.
And it's perfectly okay.
And we're still gonna be. I've known them way too long for a disagreement to throw me off. To go, I'm done. So just like anything, you can use that right there as a blueprint. But don't put yourself all the way out in that raft to think that you have a lot of power or control or the final say when you're going up with those people that are bigger, they don't speak for all of us. No. We kind of don't really have that anymore. We used to have, some type of politician that would talk for the people. And then one of the political parties would okay, you know what? We're going to hinge our tailcoats on this guy. Most of the people like him, and that's where it goes. And we don't have these pundits that really come out and speak in between the line, where reality is not left, not right, just straight. This is what it is. There's no bullshit. There's no curtailing. This is truth. And we don't have that anymore. Most politicians are bought and paid for, and you can see that now. But if you have courage and you have something that you need to say and speak up about, and someone doesn't know that, or someone can't stand up for themselves, use that now. We need that now.
Yeah.
We need a beacon. We need a light. Hey, and you know what? Those people that were on earlier, maybe I am that kind of a light. Maybe that's what I am. I don't know that.
Yeah.
Or it's a big thing these kids use. So with that I say, find your aura, find your courage, and know where you're guided. You're okay to have that feeling.
Yeah.
Find your aura, find your guidance, and hit your wagon to DT.
Yeah, right. He's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
Yeah. More discernment. We have, you have discernment. So there's all this new AI. Use your God-given discernment, and also just treat your cell phone. I was just thinking about treat your cell phone like a house phone for the most part. Like just set it on we have a cart, a little kitchen cart, set it there and leave it there. Or I leave it by my computer and leave it there. Go outside, get in touch, grow a garden if you can, get in touch with nature. And because there's that Netflix documentary with Zach Galifianakis. This is a gardening show, and I agree with it. Is his statement at the end is the future is agrarian, which is livestock. It's farming, pretty much agriculture. So we're not going to be able to eat the data centers. So, and it is very fulfilling. Like Laura is 10 times more involved than I am. I'm pretty much the muscle. Like, move this over here, pick this up, bring me that over there, and that's fine. But it is
still needs done. Those things, those little bits.
It's very joyful. Like, she has a blast. I'm excited. Like, look, we got this. Oh my god. Like, we grew it. It's so exciting, and I think more people should get into that. LJ FX. What is it? LJ.
Oh yeah.
FX makeup artist. Plant your own food. Shop at local farmers markets. Yeah, a lot of cities have farmers markets, and we just watched another. She watches a lot of stuff. Up talking about that is farmers markets. Like, in the beginning of humanity, it was a trade and barter system of a community. You had eggs, I had cows, they had wheat, and you guys traded. And then and then somebody, like the beginning of capitals, and then he's like, well, wait a minute, that's where you start, like the feudal system, where this guy's working this land and not getting anything from him, and that guy's getting wealthy. LJFX, buy a cow and split it with a friend. Yeah.
We did that.
That, yeah.
We did, yeah.
Local farmers, sure,
we still have some in the freezer.
And it's almost like people are like, oh, it's too, organic, so expensive. The stuff that just to get away from the Giant Eagles and the Walmarts and the Publix, it's not that difficult. They're readily available. It's not like you have to go off the beaten path and in a bad part of neighborhood or way out in the rural. Like, a lot of times they're like downtown. Our farmers market is in downtown Sarasota. Like, it's not far, and you're supporting people, local farmers.
Yeah,
local. Yep.
So shop
mom
local,
and pops.
Grow a garden. Use your discernment. If it feels
can
off,
I add one more? Can I add one more thing to what you were saying? Is if you haven't done this in a while, go do it. Try it out. 10 minutes. Walk outside barefoot.
Yes. I got to toughen up my feet. It's
but just
grounding.
Feel the earth. Yep. Ground yourself. Re-ground yourself to nature. And the Lord and the earth and everything that is what we are,
natural,
and how we are. And just don't have your phone, don't have earbuds in, don't, just nature, just whatever sounds are happening, and just feel it.
Just feel it.
Just be.
I like it.
Try it.
All right, everybody.
Report back.
It was great chatting with you. Thank you for everybody that's tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, share it, cast it, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your enemies.
And turn on that bell.
Thank you for joining us. It was a pleasure.
Awesome.
We will catch you next week. And I love you all. God bless. Have a good night.
Do we know what next week is?
Not yet. I think I do, but I'm not sure. I'm trying to get it. But I was thinking maybe next week will be, what grinds my gears. We'll just have a good complain session. Maybe LJ will come on. Just like,
that's a good one. Something a little upbeat, down and up at the same time. We'll have fun with that one.
Yeah. So that's probably next week, a good gripe session, because We got to get it out. We got to vent. And who better to vent than all the people of the internet? You know? Well, you guys have a good night. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Well, then you won't, then you rather not go. I'm gonna say it to you. These three little words, and they mean that we are through.